Welcome. Working with the Enchanted Map Oracle cards. Let's see. Let me do this a different way than I did the last reading. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. I hope that you are enjoying, finding many things to be grateful for. Oh. Protecting treasure this weekend. Okay. Number 39. Ooh, encouragement. Sad embrace. So you may need some encouragement at this time if you're having a sad moment and you are protecting your treasure. Okay. You feel like you had to protect what's yours because you've suffered a loss. Mountain. And you see an uphill battle ahead of you. Maybe you lost a spouse or someone that is really instrumental in you dealing with mountains and challenges. Number 6, number 54, number 45, or number 39 could be significant. You know, with this encouragement, this is someone who got you through the challenges. I'm just looking at that affection and hear what you feel like with this loss. And protecting treasure, maybe you try to protect this person. That was your treasure. Maybe this was an illness that they had to battle through. Wow. Oh, at the end or at the underneath, I was just checking to see at the bottom of the deck, basically come together. And right away I thought, you may come together again in another lifetime. Or maybe connecting if you connect with spirits or connect with energies beyond the veil, then this would be you coming together. If you have a sixth sense, so to speak. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, Spirit, let's get some more. Didn't even have to go further. I think Spirit wants to see this fresh start. But before you embrace any kind of fresh start, you are in a pause. Like meaning like everything's at a standstill while you grieve. But there is a fresh start ahead of you. You're being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to this gift that you've been given. You don't see it as a gift, not after losing someone. Even if it was part of the plan, so to speak, all the while, you know, that you would end one road and start another with someone else or in another location, a whole new experience, a whole new you. Now is not the time during this pause for you to understand that. Okay. My condolences, absolutely. And you get through it as best you can. You know, grieving is a solo act. Even if you have a house full of people asking you, what can I do for you? Do you want to talk? Do you just want to sit with me? Sometimes you just feel lonely and hollow. There isn't anything anybody can do. You know, and I know everybody's different, but what I would suggest is God. However you connect to Source, however you connect to God is the only way to get you through not feeling so lonely during that time, you know? If that's through hymns, like listening to, you know, any songs that make you feel connected to God, or just praying or talking to God, maybe just zoning off the house or the part of the house where you can feel private and talk to God. Maybe write a letter, to your beloved Harry. For instance, if you lost your spouse and his name is Harry, you could write, Dear Harry, tonight I thought of, I remembered, I missed this about you. I know if you were here, you would do this and that. So that could be helpful. Along with pampering yourself, if you can escape it for a moment and not feel guilty about watching a good movie, a comedy even, or a movie that just something you normally wouldn't watch is what I would say. It may not be good, or maybe it would be. I wouldn't tell you what to do, but what I'm getting here is that if you usually watch When Harry Met Sally, what in the world? Maybe there's a Harry or a Harold involved here, but if there was a movie you watched, for instance, together, not that. You get me? Like something like E.T., or I don't know, something you never saw and you always were interested in, that kind of movie would be good to watch. Just to kind of take you away for a moment, give your heart a break, give your mind a break from crying, from being in so much sorrow. Do something for someone when you're able, when it's gotten to the point where you're able to get up and get out and stuff. Do something for a stranger or something, like go and do a favor at a nursing home, or donate your time somewhere, even if it's just an hour, just to break you out of yourself for a bit. Okay, let's see. What are some things they could do differently? Some pampering cards here. Wrap up in a soft blanket. Cozy up. Give you that sensual kind of sensory experience. Any more divine? Write a thank you note to someone who's helped you. Yeah, maybe someone who's helped you through the grieving, a friend that's really been by you, even if they didn't know what to say. You could feel from that person that they really want to help, but they have no idea how to reach you, and they can't. It's nothing they can do or say or give you, but the fact that they love you and they care so much, let them know that you acknowledge that they tried, and you know that they love you. Create a playlist for your happy days. You may not be ready for that yet. Maybe create a playlist of, songs that connect you to Source, that make you feel inspired to put one foot in front of the other. So it may not be, because it's hard to go from grief to joy. That's on a spectrum of vibrations that's very far. But you can maybe just get to putting one foot in front of the other. Maybe, taking comfort in small little things, like hearing the birds chirp in the morning, or the beautiful blue sky. Things like that might do it for you, to get you through the hours, through the days, See, I'm drawn to this deck. I don't know if it has something that can help you. Ethereal emanations. Radiate with ethereal emanations, embodying the divine essence that glows through all, I'm sorry, I said glows, it's that flows through all things. So embodying the divine essence that flows through ethereal emanations, letting things emanate through you. Um, Everything in creation, you know, the only thing I get from this is if you wanted to go outside and let the wind emanate through you and feel as one with the wind. Let the tree emanate through you, energy, and feel one with the tree. And before you know it, it's kind of like putting you in a state where you're just connecting, meditating, yes, but connecting with all around you and feeling grounded. Because right now, maybe you need to feel grounded. Um, yeah, I think so. More than anything, right now, you need sunshine. Um, and you need to connect with nature in a real way. Breathing in the air, just visualizing yourself getting that energy from all of the elements around you, all of the, you know, sources of nature around you. I don't know if you have a body of water that you like to go to, or, you know, if you could go near the beach or something. Yeah. Since I said Harold, let me see if any other names come through, perhaps. Or Harry. Okay. Okay, Larry. It's close to Harry, right? Larry, Lawrence. Donald, Jordan, Nicholas, Ray, Raphael, Joshua, and Devin, or Devon. I think it's Devin. Oliver, William, James, this didn't pop out, but it caught my eye. Thomas, George, Henry, and Edward. Vladimir, Yuri, Roman, Kirill, Maxim, Oleg, and Artem. And one more. Could be your names. You're the one who passed away. Omar, Hassan, Khalid, Ibrahim, Yusuf, Amir, Samir, and Zaid. Whoever the person's name is, I'm sure they will be sorely missed by you, loved by you forever. The bond will never be broken. And I'm sure that they are always looking out for you from the other side. And with that, go and take care of yourself, heal, and I'll see you in the next reading.